It's beautiful. Why did I go Italian? I don't know. I hope the Italians are okay with this because I just felt it, man. I felt it in my heart. And that's where Italians feel it too, isn't it?
Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another stream here on the PokerStaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday morning. And a beautiful day it is, chat. Very excited to play some poker today. It's been, last Sunday was the last time I played a full session. So it'll be nice to get a proper grind in again and get some big tournaments under our belt, man. Hopefully we can get a victory.
We go all in here. You take your stack through into the grand. So like, is this profitable with chips? If it is, then we run it. And sevens, it definitely is. We're gonna see some small pairs here. Ooh, Arsini is I don't know, maybe had enough. I think the experience of going out and getting the apples is probably the value that's being derived in this situation. I do. I don't think it's the utility of the apples. It might be. I could have a bad read on this situation. And listen, I probably do. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Call the turn. Like, this overbet's very strong, right? But we also have the flush draws, so I think fine to call here. The river is weird, right? Because when they overbet, they're saying they have a really strong hand, which they could still have. But this cuts down on their two pairs. Like, if they had two pairs, they still have two pairs. But I don't really understand this bet sizing either, to be honest, in that what wants to bet for this size? I don't really know. I think I'm going to call, like, it's really hard for them to put us on exactly this, like jack with a flush draw. So I don't know what wants to bet block here, but I think I'll just call down. Yeah. We're all in against Vyacheslav. So we got some new tournaments starting up on the Party Poker. As we got sub hype coming in. Dougal Bogey. What's up, dude? Always a name I like to see. 33-month resub. Get some hearts. That's a king. In the chat for Dougal Bogey. Heading to Vegas in a few hours. Wish me luck, bro. I hope you crush it, man. King Deuce Ace 3. Similar Garbo hands. We are behind, but we win. And I will take it. Jack 6 is going to be a fold in gambling, but, you know, I hope people act responsibly, you know, and then I also hope people that take decisions to ensure that they protect, you know, the Twitch community aren't too heavy-handed and group us in with any of those decisions, because I think it would be really unfair when it comes to poker. I think the poker community in general does things in a really respectful way and a very straightforward and honest way. And I don't know a single person that isn't playing with real money in poker, you know? Well, what do we have here, dude? A raise and a 3-bet. 7-handed. We've got jacks in the big blind. How strong is this from Maxim? It's quite strong. I'm not very happy about being in this situation. I think we should call here. And then play the flop pretty honestly. Like on ace-high flops, I'm not too bothered getting away from the hand. On low flops, this is where I don't think we can, unfortunately. And then we check. Slot many fan lost huge amount of this crypto offshore gambling. Was there like a casino site that went down or something, Will? You know, I'm thankful to work with Party Poker, which is fully regulated and money is secure and something, you know, every single day when we bring up what we do, this game we play, people have all these preconceived notions about what it is, you know. Like I was at the bank the other day getting my business credit card, right? And I had a Valorant hat on, and the guy was like, oh yeah, so like is Valorant your main game? I was like, no, poker's my main, you know, and I play a little Valorant, but like I play quite a lot of poker. And he's like, that's okay, you can't have too many vices, right? And it was just an offhand comment, like he's a nice guy, I'm not mad at the guy or anything like that, right? But like his perspective is that poker is a vice, you know. Which is standard. You know, most people think it is. Ace King, Tottenham down 1-0 already, 3 minutes in. Not ideal. The purple kit, I've seen better, have to be honest. We're going to be all in here with Ace King. There we go, 500,000. Half a stack in the 1K, but I would take it through, man. I mean, this is plenty to take through. Pocket nines in the 1K, here we go. Just going to raise here, I think. Newcastle looks energized, though, you know, for sure. Just going to go all in here with nines. Don't think there's much to be said. Nines are a great hand. Doesn't really want to go post flop, like, I think fine. And wow, that blocked the action, but there it is, 948,000. Here with ace 5 gets called, king 7-5 on the flop. I think we go for small bets. You know, of course we flop a 5, but we're not going to try and like show down here. We're just going to c-bet our range advantage. That turn is so sick. It's really sick if they have ace king, but they're going to 4-bet ace king. They don't have ace king. They could have a7 suited, but it's pretty unlikely. Like, we have the best hand a lot of the time here. Very occasionally set of kings. Very occasionally a7 suited. Most of the time we just win. 1.1 million. Beautiful. Beautiful, dude. I mean, what a great stack. Looks like we're going into the 1K here. Understand your concerns with all the recent crypto casino streaming scandals, although it's out of your control. Here we go. Ace, king, ace, three. This is big. This is big. Oh, dude, that's so painful, man. Reshove ace nine. Ace nine is a pretty good hand. Ace nine offsuit. And again, not a hand that plays well post flop. So the offsuit version, we're just all in. We're actually ahead here. That's a good start. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Come on, let's go, chats. We finally win and hold a pot there. 1.6 million. Still in the lead. 15 left. Come on, Daddy. Let's go. Shove the ace-6 over the two 12-blind stacks. Quick call. Might be behind here. We are. But we can hit that. Running hot. Okay. No complaints here. 1.87 million. All right. Down to 14 now. Final two tables because we're seven-handed. And sadly, do you take your stack forward? Yes. So it's a phase event. So it's not a... You just take your stack through to the next phase. And the next phase is a $1,050 buy-in with a 1 million start stack. So in 5 spots, we would take through almost a double stack here. It would be pretty exciting. But let's not count our chickens yet. We're not there yet, dude, you know? One thing at a time here. One thing at a time. We're going to call the bet here. In position, a lot of backdoors. Good spot to bluff later on in the hand. Wow. Well, that's pretty exciting. Dan are really on the tank here as to what to do. Take it down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3-bet. I mean, I would fold to like 4-bet, 5-bet all in here, but I think getting it all in against Georgi Sandev for 13 blinds is fine with 9s. But we just take it down. Moving on. Pocket 5s here. Come on, Tottenham. Come on. We call. 5s. 5s are pretty good against King Jack. We got to flip for it. Keep it low, Dottie. Keep it low, low, low. Come on. We've made it, chat. We've made it in. And we've made it in with a lot of chips. When all of the tables are complete, we're going to be put into the tournament. 2.4 million, dude. That's 2.5 start stacks in the 1K. So it's basically $2,400 stack. We're in with 2.4 million. How exciting, dude. Come on. We're going to call with a king 8 against the button open. 6-6-7 on the flop. Interesting here. So I'm going to bet small on the turn, not because it makes a lot of sense, but because I don't want to put in 2 big bets with my weak king, but I want to put in a small and a big bet. Theory would not say to bet small here very often. And now we just check call a big bet, you know. Make 2 pair, but I don't think our hand is good enough to raise the river. And that we lose to aces, we lose to any 6, we lose to 9-10 straights. But it's like, you know, we have 2 pair, clearly a call down. And we call on the flop from the small bet. Check on the turn. The pigeon. Pigeons are out. Hey, Klaus. Thank you, bro. Hey, Klaus. That's funny. That's funny. Klaus gets a friend of the stream for that, dude. Klaus gets a friend of the stream for that. It's a good routine. 3-bet, get a call. 10-7-5 with 2 diamonds. So we're going to c-bet here. It's not the end of the world. The flop's okay, right? We have some good potential. Goes running queen ace, goes running 8-9, goes running diamond diamond, goes king or jack on the turn of the river. Or we just take it down with a c-bet. Like, there's a lot of good potential that can come from this. But it's also not like the best flop in the world either. We obviously haven't hit a pair. At least we got 2 overcards. What sucks is like when we get check raised here, we have to fold. But I don't think our hand is good enough to want to check back, right? 4 on the turn. Pretty bad card for our hand. Doesn't help it at all. And also a bad card for our range. So we check. Beautiful. Now we do lose to some hands, right? Like some 2 pairs and sets and stuff like that. But we get to call the river with King Jack. Especially against an opponent we think is going to play quite aggressively against us. I think this is too thin to value bet though. We don't have the ability to have any of these 2 pairs and stuff like that. So I'm going to check. Good check though. Sick check. We lose the pot, but it feels like a win, you know? Because we avoid disaster. We kind of catch the drift. Nice. 2-4-5, 1 heart. Small bet here. In position, gut shot, ace high, value betting, right? There's going to be a really wide range, so I think we want to go for a small value bet. Like this. Charge 6x, charge 3x, charge the king highs, the queen highs, the jack highs, the 10 highs, all of that. And even if we get check raised, we can continue with the backdoor flush draw with the gut shot with the ace high. Like we get to continue on. So, but we win a pot, first pot in a while. 2.1 million. That's nice in the 1K. Ace 5 suited, nice hand in the 1K. Nice hand. Very playable hand in a lot of situations. Let's see what happens. The 4-bet from C. Frank. I wish I knew something about C. Frank. I might 5-bet bluff, bro. I really might. It's a good spot in that they're stacked. They can 4-bet fold. They're from Austria. That is a good thing. It's likely that they're playing theoretically sound. Ace 5 is the hand to bluff. And when we shove here, they're giving us credit for jacks plus and ace king. The question is, does this random person have enough bluffs? And it's in a 1K grand is the thing. We've been 3-betting fairly extensively. I'm going to go for it. Four ace. Okay. 1.3 million. Doesn't work out this time. I think I'm right in theory there to do it sometimes. And the reason being, and never, ever a play you want to make in the $11 or the $22 or even the $55. You just never want to make it, like 0 times. I only made it because it's a high stakes tournament. And the reason is, 1, I have an active 3-betting history at this table. 2, I 3-bet to a relatively small size, which I think devalues hands like queens and jacks and kind of weights me to bluffs or aces or kings or like, king jack offsuit and stuff. And then 3, I don't think we always want to call that 4-bet. I think we want to have some all-in hands with jacks or queens or kings, in which case we want to have some bluffs to pair that with. And this is the best hand, I think, to bluff. Ace 5 suited. So after the 1K, blind versus blind, we call with a pair. Turn is an 8. Might not get a chance at this one. Really dry turn. And not a spot for where Zhao should actually do much betting out of the small blind. So I'm a little bit miffed by this. I'm really tempted to call down here actually with 10 deuce. We don't block the hearts. I mean, we block like queen 10 and jack 10, which might want to go stabbing. But like, I think I'm just going to call down. It's a really dry board. Mostly they should be checking. 8 on the turn is not actually a good card for them. Mostly I expect them to check 8s anyways. In which case this is like a king or better or bluffs. And there's so many bluffs they can have. I think call down is a good idea. 8-10. Okay, fair enough. 6s here in the 1K. We've chipped up in this 1K a little bit. Unfortunately, the 1K grand has gone terribly. Open ace 8 suited. The 6s get 3-bet. We're a gazillion blinds deep. Let's call and hit a set. Not today, dude. Not today. Probably get not so interesting after this. They bet, we fold. How about the ace 8 suited, though? Gonna go for a small bet against Zhao. Get a call, 10 of the turn. We keep betting, I think. I mean, it's possible that they hit some 10s here, but I think given our stack size, we just bet call. I think. Take it down. Okay. Check. Bet turn, quick call, 10 on the river. Let's bluff a third of the time. We have so many potential bluffs, right? We're going to bluff this time. It's so easy to overbluff. We have so many hands that can bluff in this situation, right? 9-5 does not block spades. It does not block clubs. It's a gut shot, right? It'd be a little bit better if we had like, I don't know, 7-8 or something. But in general, it doesn't block a lot of the things that we're drawing on the turn that can call and now have to fold the river. Still, it's so easy to overbluff. I think we want to roll or randomize there to make sure we don't overdo it, you know? Take it down. Along with the ace queen. So we take it down, 1.1 million. Beautiful stuff. Get a call. King 5-6 on the flop. I think we just need to bet here. We need to bet and then decide against a check raise. And it's pretty uncomfortable, to be honest. Like, I really don't know what to do if they jam because they're going to have King X. Sure. They're going to have diamond draws, which we're doing well against, but we're kind of like 50% because the diamond draws are mostly going to be ace high. Mostly, right? Occasional like suited connector. So it's really uncomfortable. I think we bet fold, actually, which is not fun. Quick call. Ah, we're just screwed, man. That's a cooler, man. There's nothing you can do there, obviously. Ace, king, aces. It's a slam dunk 4-bet with ace, king. We just run into the nuts, and there's nothing to learn in that spot. It's just pain and suffering. Ace, 8, 6 aces. Aces again, dude. 4? 4 doesn't work. GG. Pretty painful in the grand there. Quite a tough tournament for us, but nonetheless... It'll happen, dude. What can you do, man? You know? Check here against Excelli. Whew. It's beautiful. Why did I go Italian? I don't know. I hope the Italians are okay with this because I just felt it, man. I felt it in my heart. And that's where Italians feel it too, isn't it? That's true, C3L. Yeah, 100%. There are problems with certain messes, though, that cause harm to people, so gotta have lines. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Ace-king gets called in 2 spots. Bet small here. You can check some, too. I'm gonna bet this time. Aces raised takes it down. That's boring, but I'm not gonna complain about chips, are we, chat? That would be silly. Block bet river. Probably fold to a raise. And we take it down. Pocket 4s, let's call in position. Does anyone think PokerStars will ever be allowed in America again? I think it's pretty likely. It's already in a few states. Party Poker is in a few states as well, my sponsor. Do I think Party Poker and PokerStars will be allowed in nationwide US poker again? At some point, yeah, I do. I think it's going to take for absolutely ever. But I think it'll happen, you know? Beautiful, beautiful situation. I flat with ace king here. It goes raise 3-bet. I call because I don't really want to shove 66 blinds. The 4-bet here. So we called and go to a flop, which is not a good flop for us right now, you could say. And good spot to bluff, I think. We have the ace of clubs. Trying to bluff middling pairs. Question is, do we want to follow through on the river? And I'm thinking yes. I mean, it really sucks when they have ace queen, right? It's nice to have the ace of clubs, though. Really nice. It's just we look strong when we call in the small blind here, right? We look pretty strong. So my first thought is continue, but we don't need to. How great would it be if you got a pet pair in the background and randomly yelled, let's go? It would be pretty dope, actually. Pet pair would be nice. I like the idea. Pretty cool artwork you got there. Thanks, man. Thanks, Riley Poker. I like art, man. I really like art. How about doing a collaboration with them? But I think there's potential for a collaboration with Playground or Casino Montreal, but I don't really know the Casino Montreal people. I just know Playground. Maybe there's potential for a live game, you know, like a live stream game. Because I think that could be pretty cool. You'd have to make sure there was you'd have to make sure that the environment around the game was correct. But you could do something like a live stream cash game on Twitch from Playground. You could brand it around me in that I live here in Montreal. And then friends of the stream could come and play. The only thing is what stakes? You know, you'd want the game to be accessible so that people could play it. You wouldn't just want it to be like high rollers all the time. So I think something like 5-10 or 2-5 with a straddle to where there's like some 2K, 3K pots, but like people can save up some money and play the game. You know what I mean? But maybe I'm wrong on that too, because it's like people would rather watch 50, 100, you know? I'm not sure, but maybe there's potential for that, man. Maybe I could start streaming live poker every day. There's a situation where that could happen. I think mixing it into the repertoire would be really smart, you know? I'm not going to do it right now with the pandemic still happening around the world and in Canada. I'm not interested at the moment, but one day don't count it out for sure. Like it could happen, you know? We bet again with the kings. Don't want to see a check raise here. I do not. It would be very difficult against a check raise. I think we'd have to stack off and then just like lose to sets, but then beat like ace 10, king 10, queen 10 that just floated. And it's just like, I make top pair, I'm all in, you know? I don't want to see a jam here though, because I think that's the situation, you know? Maybe the occasional like 9s and 8s, maybe. Anyways. I think we want to shove in that it most looks like a bluff. That's not very good. But they win the pot, so fair enough. We are out of the tournament. There's potential there, man. I've got some good ideas, actually. You could do some things. You'd have to get okayed with a little sort of temp setup, you know? Okay. We shove on the river. Please have an ace. Please. And jam. With the bounty, I like the jam here. It's a lot of blinds, but... nice. Check raise here against Milan. 8 of 43. Great spot, though. 62.50 in bounties. Top 23 make the money. And day 2. Any good runs today? Not yet. Potentially here with a big stack going to day 2. Excellent news, man. We're doing it out here. Come on. Poker! Seven of the turn. We keep betting. Jake folds the turn, probably. Probably. Oh, we get another call. 3 on the river. I still think jam here, right? We got the ace of clubs on our side. Still think there's value to be had here. Don't have a flush, Jake. It'd be so sad. And it has to be king high. What, king, queen, and king 10 and king 9 suited? We good. It's king jack here. Jake's got king jack. Jake's got queen jack, actually. We'll never know. Tens are gorgeous. Stunning. I'm all in. Gorgeous hands. 23 players make the money here. We're at 27. Call with 9s. Call with 8s. Call with 7s. No calls. We move on. But we are on the pure bubble of day 2 here. In the money. Let's go. Going through to tomorrow with 800,000 chips. Well, we got a 1K on table 1. And we're all in the 1K with ace queen. Against ace 10. Against Jalame. Is it Galame or Jalame? Galame, probably. Nice. Okay. Just like that, dude. 17,000. Just like that. Shove. Here we go again. This is big, dude. I mean, literally, if we win this pot, we're in a cashing position. It's so sick. It's so sick. Hold, man. Hold it, though. Hold it, though. No 5, no ace. The sweat. Let's go. Queen jack suited. We like it. We raise fold. It's kind of sad, but queen jack suited is good, you know? It's like, we're not going to raise queen 9 suited with these stacks behind. Queen jack is still too good where, yeah, we have to raise fold, but it's still good enough to open, you know? And it does actually fold to the shorter stacks, to John A.V. Santos, who folds as well. This is the best hand in poker. The best possible hand. There's no better hands. It's number 1. This one I would slow play against a raise here, but folds to us, and we raise. Good start. Good start. Keep it clean. It's clean so far. Still clean. Whew. Close. Very, very close. This one we do want to raise. Raise, call, call, call. Ugh. Call, I guess. And I guess a shove. Man, I don't know if I can raise fold to anyone. It would have to be like multiple people put in action, you know? Like a 3-bet call. But like even if this player shoves, it's like probably middling pairs and like also jack 10 suited and then also like ace queen offsuit. But they flat. Look, it gets interesting. It gets a flat and then a squeeze, right? Probably would lean towards fold because I think there is some slow plays here. To a flop of king, queen, 4. We will bet, sometimes check here. We do check a lot out of position, but we're raising an earlier position. They call in the cutoff. I don't really want to check call with the gutter, which is the main reason I'm betting here. To give myself some fold equity, and we still get to realize the gutter, but we get raised and just fold really quickly because there's nothing to do there. It's a little disappointing. Like, we put small and middling pairs in not a great spot, but I also don't think they're going to be raising us there, to be fair. I think shove is best here for 17 blinds or so. Don't want to raise call or raise fold with the ace. So yeah, I think we just rip. Which we don't do with that many hands. Like, we raise call most better aces, like ace 9 or better. We can raise fold some aces as well. And then we also shove like queen jack suited and jack 10 suited and those sort of hands. So I don't think it's very common to do this, but we go for it and it works out. This one we raise call. This one we go for a raise call. So if it's unopened to us, raise and hope for a reshove. We see a raise into the gun and we reshove. The bubble is 21 away. The bubble is relevant even on our stack for sure, but you know, not an adjustment like, oh, we're folding ace king or anything like that. No. Shove here, still an all-in. Still a great hand. If they call, then probably we can fold with the bubble approaching. But other than that, I think we're all in here. Good luck, chat. Against 9s. Big flip for a lot of money. Ace or king for 66K. Ace or king, no spade. Or 5. Tough. Good luck. Good luck, chat. We win this, we do have a chance of cashing the tournament, actually, because it'll be about a quadruple up, right? It would be like 9 or 10,000. So we'd actually have a legit shot at sneaking our way into 2K cash, but we've got to win the pot, obviously. Thank you. For 9,100, we need some diamonds or a 9. It would be perfect. 9 and a diamond is just grand. Let's go. Wait. Come on, man. Hey. Hey. Hey now. Why? Why would you do me like that, dude? Why would you do me like that? Dude, why? Hey. All right. Okay. So we are 12 off the money. We have an orbit. The problem is, I think our best chance of cashing this tournament is winning this hand and getting it all in here. I don't think we're going to be able to get our way into the money in one orbit. 10 people need to bust, and it will tighten up on the bubble. I think we need to go with it here. I think it's our best chance of getting at least a min cash, you know? But if we win this, dude, we're looking really good to cash, actually. So let's see. Let's get a jack on the turn. Queen will be just fine as well, but preferably a jack. Just a jack, probably. Maybe a queen. Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another stream here on the PokerStaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Very excited for the session today. We've got a day 2, chat. We've got a day 2 in 2.5 minutes from now. 427 people have made the money and made day 2, and we're gonna ride this tournament all the way to victory. Is the plan, man? That's the plan. So should be a good day. Not intending to play a big intense grind today. Just going to be playing this tournament and recovering after a very big Sunday, dude. This is our last chance to sort of get unstuck on Sunday. I think we were stuck like 4,500 or so. So we're probably going to need 6th place or better to break even. But then first place will be, 36,000 maybe. So it'd be a pretty big score that way. So yeah, let's see. I don't know. Open the aces. We get a call from Andre, who has a 226 bounty. Now we flop top set, man. I think we have to go for a small bet. I mean, we have 3 of a kind. That's an amazing hand. The thing is, to get paid here, what are we trying to get paid by? 1 bet from an 8 or a 5, right? Heart draws and straight draws. Like, that's our best chance of getting paid in this spot. I think we want to bet small again. For the same reason. It's pretty unlikely Pierre has an ace. It's very likely that Pierre has one of those draws. And so to get paid, we need to bet small. Hopefully Pierre had the heart draw and not the straight draw. Let's go for... A deuce makes a straight as well, but they shouldn't have too many 2s. I think I'm going to go for... It's interesting here. I'm almost considering checking. There's going to be some 2-pair combos and stuff that can call, though. I'm going to go about half pot, which is kind of a rare as a size. But again, we're blocking all of the 2 pairs that we really want to have, right? Their missed hearts are not going to call unless they picked up, like, something, right? So it's really tough to get paid there. Let's see what exactly it was. See, we got paid by an 8, and I think the only way we do that is by betting small. Open queen jack. We get a shove with a $100 bounty here, though, which is a big bounty. Oof. We're probably calling with the bounty. It's close, though. I think it's close. Nah, maybe it's a bit too wide. It's close. I think it's close. $100 bounty is relevant, but those chips are significant as well. Let's raise it up with the 8s. Day 2. What's so bad at poker? What's up, man? Good to see you here. 3, 5, 6. A lot of checks, but also a decent amount of bets. I'm going to go for a bigger bet here with 8s, which I think really like going for a big bet sizing. Because we get so much value from a 4, from a 6x, from a 5x. Just get a lot of value from pairs, man. And we start with a check here on queen 9 deuce 1 heart. If it goes small bet, fold, I think we can call. Small bet call, we definitely fold. We're going to go for a small bet here on the queen deuce with ace 4. The backdoor diamonds. Let's 3-bet Frederick. I think about 170 is right. You think about this as like a 45K raise, right? So about 180,000 is 4x. We're going to make it a bit smaller than that in that we're kind of short. So we don't need to make it that big. I'm going to raise the ace 9 here. Andre with 6 blinds on the button. We don't really care if they go all in, So it's kind of like we're raising into 5. And this $100 bounty is kind of a nice thing we get to play with as well. Ace 9 is, if we consider ourselves in the hijack, right? We ignore the stack. It's kind of like we're hijack cutoff button. It's a risky open, like a little bit too wide probably. But I think with the bounty, it's okay. And it works out. Raise, take it, good stuff. Deuce 9 is going to be a fold. Wow. And I think this is a shove. The thing is, like, just against this opponent, these sort of hands are really good to shove. In a bounty, it's a little bit different, but our bounty isn't very big, and this is going to be a wide range. I think I'm going to go for the rip here. I know it looks kind of uncomfortable being 29 blinds deep, but I think the Jack 10, Queen 10 suiteds are actually the right hands to balance with our Ace Queen offsuits, our Ace King offsuits, our pocket nines. Yeah, I'm all in. It's a big shove. We can take a look at it after using, for example, Preflop Academy. It won't be able to factor in bounties in Preflop Academy, but we can take a look. If we bust, if we don't, of course, we need to keep playing. Can't use Preflop Academy while poker sites are open, but... And, you know, if we get a back call here, like, it's really hard for them to flat pairs that have us dominated, right? Like, Jacks, Queens, Kings, Aces are very likely 3-betting there, you know? Very occasionally they'll slow play, but most of the time they're going to 3-bet. In which case, once it gets back here, we kind of want to call. Occasionally there's 10s, and we're screwed. But, like, 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, whatever, it doesn't matter, you know? Today's a good time to do the update. Bitcoin. Yeah, is it pumping again today? Crypto is now an adequate amount of my net worth again. It's like an appropriate percentage. I was a little bit underweight because of balancing reasons, but with the price accumulation, it's probably like around 12 or 13% now ish, I think. Which is, I mean, is a lot less than a lot of my peers, but I think is right given the number that I'm trying to solve for. So 6s here. I'm going to call, I think. There's a chance I should be shoving this, but I feel like we get to call like 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, 6s in late positions here when we're 28 blinds deep. But like we're definitely shoving 9s, you know, for sure. Size of the boat, says Zeke Dash Sneak. Yeah, exactly. That's the difference. I think we have to fold. I think it's a little bit too big. We're not deep enough to set mine here. I don't want to back raise. Moving on, 800,000 at 15K, 30K. People only cared about Bitcoin because it went up more in value compared to the dollar. No one actually cares about the tech. Yeah, I think not many people are in it for the tech. But, bro, I think that's okay. You know? I think that's all right. I think people can be into it for a various number of reasons. I don't think everyone has to be into it for like a new world order, altruistic, you know, anti-government, anti-surveillance. Like, it doesn't all have to be pure perspectives, I think. I think it's value even for selfish reasons. Aces. Aces is the best hand in poker. Does it hold, though, against ace queen of clubs? We don't know. No, this is it. GG. Oh, it's an extension from yesterday, chat. It's just an extension, dude. I think I'm going to tack this one on to the end of the Sunday stream. It's only one video.